So this is the day after. It did rain overnight, and there's no water on the inside, God knows how. I did the small window on the basis that for some reason it's still a hole in the van, but it felt better to me to learn and practice and whatever else. There was a step that I missed out when I'm now going back to YouTube and looking at it, and this is where it all went wrong. So the step was offering the window up to the van and then drawing round the metal. So then I would know when I took the window off, so using pencil or marker pen or something. So when I took the window off, I would know where the adhesive needed to go. And what I didn't do that. What I did was, I went round the window with the adhesive. When I offered it up, you can see like here, the adhesive is on the inside. There was adhesive all the way along here. So that's when I had to take it off, reapply some adhesive. It's cold, so it's really difficult to get out the tube. So it turns into a bit of a mess. It is sealed. I suppose that's the saving grace. It is straight, I think. So this area is going to be a recess in where the bed's going to go. So we're maximising the length of the bed because we're sleeping sideways. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to sort of put something here really close up to this, get rid of all this mess. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it at that end. As you can see where the see-through glass goes right up to where the rubber is, so I'd have to be quite clever with that, but we'll see. I could also just sort of come down from, because it's got to come around the outside of this, clearly. And then maybe I'll just come straight down here and round this bit, so cutting that bit off. Cutting that bit off there, it's not a big deal, but I can't have all that stuff showing. And it is the next day now, and I'm just reviewing what I did. I'm going to have a bucket of warm water so that the tubes are sat in warm water for the next windows, because the big windows next. Although, like I say, I noticed, even though I'd put them in hot water, within minutes of trying to get the stuff out the tube, the adhesive out the tube, it had cooled down and it was really difficult to squeeze out. I've seen on YouTube people using mechanical guns, so it's battery operated. You squeeze the trigger and out it comes, it applies the pressure for you. Obviously, I ain't got one of them. I've just got a standard gun. No, lots of dogs. Oh, we can see dogs through the window and people walking dogs. We've got a window. Alright. I'm in a better frame of mind today than I was at the end of yesterday. It was shocking yesterday. I was down. There were suggestions that we get somebody to do it, and I'm not having that. I'm doing it myself. This is the whole point of the van, is to do it myself and learn as I go. It's bonded in, it hasn't leaked. It does look a mess on the outside, I'll show you that in a minute, and it's going to be a case of trying to clean it up after the event. You can see the mess at the top there, and down this side all needs cleaning. It's sealed. I went over with an extra bead on the outside there because it stands off the van because of the curvature of the van, it seems. That was yesterday, today's another day. Today we're going to put the big window in here, in the side. Oops, sorry. Big window on there, and then big window back opposite there. And we'll see how we get on. Okay, this is another attempt at fitting windows. I'm going to fit it in the sliding door first, and then I'm going to fit it in that one. Hopefully this will go better than the little window, the bonded window, but we'll see. I'm drilling a hole through. I've marked across these support sections here with a line just to help me follow it. On YouTube it says not to cut the top first, it says cut down the sides, along the bottom, up the sides, and then get somebody on the outside, push it out, get them to hold it while you do the top, and then it don't fall and damage your van. And it's not, if you do the top first and down here, this starts flapping about. So hopefully that won't happen. Even though I don't want it, it's still nerve-wracking. I'll just get my drill going and then that's it. I've got no excuse. There we go. Snapped. I've got 3 in my box. It's a long way to go, especially 2 sides, if it's going to snap so quick. I've got a small metal bit in here. I've just drilled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 little holes around the curve. There's a little bit of crappy, horrible stuff here, which I'm going to drill around here, hopefully. Right, I filed down the burrs and stuff. Now I'm going to go and put the U-trim on. Now the U-trim didn't work on the bunk window, the small window, because it stood the glass too far off the van. This door is double skinned, so I'm going to put it on the inner skin, and therefore it shouldn't affect the glass and where it positions onto the metal. That's the thought anyway. First things first, get it on the skin, inner skin. So you can see I've put the primer around the edge. The extra bit to the right, that's the wife saying to me, surely you need something to stick there. So I am going to go along the top, down the sides. I'm going to put it round where it's closest to the window, and then I'm going to do the extra little sticky out bit for extra bonding. I don't know, but that's what she suggested, and she knows just as much as me. This is not much, so how can you tell? It does seem like a good idea, but let's see. Try and get the let's find you. Where are you? There you are. There's a groove in the end to be able to give you a peak in your adhesive. Let's see what happens. Show me something. It was dropping a little bit and we didn't have anything to stick under it of the right size, so we ended up using some folded card and just stuffed it in. Of course, if it rains it won't last 2 seconds. I'm hoping it's got it. Tape's a bit of overkill and it's probably only the top ones that are doing anything. I don't think it'll fall out. Hopefully there's enough on there to seal it. I just want it to be straight in the morning. I don't want it to have slipped overnight. Them suckers were scary, putting a lot of trust in them. I went to lift it off, one of them popped and came off the glass, so I reapplied it. And then, so next one I do, I'm going to go closer to the van because I'm walking from here, from the garage up the drive. I know it's not far, but chuffing out, the longest walk I've done. Crapping myself in case it fell off the sucker and just shattered on the floor. So I need to, tomorrow we'll put the other window in. I might need to go and get some hacksaw blades because they are snapping quite frequent and I don't want to get halfway through and then have to go off. I want to get it done. Hopefully it won't rain. We'll be lucky with weather again. It's freezing cold.